Yeah, guys. I mean, the Falcons are used to choking, but damn, Eagles fans. Rough ending there. Let's go, though. Here's the highlights from Monday Night Football.
Hurts in trouble. And broken up, incomplete. He's been one of the best. Second and goal. End zone. Caught. Touchdown, Devontae Smith.
That ball game against Green Bay, limiting the Packers to field goals.
Pressure, and down goes Cousins. And the first sack of the game belongs to Milton Williams.
Saving this Eagles defense for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, there you go. Here is the field goal try of 29 yards by Elliott. Under a minute and a half to go in the third. Here's one caught by Mooney. Breaking a tackle for the touchdown. Here he goes. Getting behind. Touchdown Philadelphia. 28 yards. Bad snap. Good hold. By White. Has a man. Touchdown Drake London. No problem. Hurts gets hit as he throws and intercepted. Picked off by Jesse Bates. Hurts. Barkley dropped it. Wow. And that obviously stops the clock.
And with that, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the NFL. Of course, please like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy the Week 2 Monday Night Football recap. Obviously, last night we had a wild finish to that NFC matchup. Obviously, when it came down to it, the Falcons kind of like did something they don't really usually do, and that's not choke away a game. And on the other hand, again, the Eagles were actually the team that choked this one away, which is very uncharacteristic of them. Obviously, with Jalen Hurts as their quarterback. Either way, though, the Falcons did win this one 22-21. Of course, Young Oku's like 50-yard bomb of an extra point was the difference in this one. Of course, Falcons get a big bounce back win to get back to 500. They will host the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football next week for a huge game for them. Obviously, looking to pick up an upset in that one. Eagles lose their first game, what is it called, in the first 5 weeks of the season for the first time in like technically 3 years. So, I mean, great job for the Eagles, I guess. But, yeah. This is obviously a game that was very winnable for them, and they just, again, we'll get to the reason they lost it and when it comes down to it. But obviously, this is not the result they wanted. There were a lot of field goals in this game, obviously. Kirk Cousins, again, he had, again, the game-winning touchdown, obviously, with 34 seconds left. He is now, it was like 13, I think, straight game-winning drives since becoming the starter in 2015, which I think is the NFL leading something like that, or second, whatever. Kirk, though, 20-29, 241, and 2 touchdowns. Obviously, the first touchdown was a very good, what is called, anticipatory play by him. Obviously, getting the ball to Darnell Mooney, who, of course, broke that C.J. Gardner-Johnson tackle, of course, went 41 yards for the rest of the way for that touchdown. Overall, Kirk, again, got him under center a lot more. That running game was a lot more effective that way. Thanks, Zach Robinson, for making huge adjustments there. And it made this offense a lot better. I really like what this offense is able to do. The biggest thing, though, these receivers got to be better in the red zone. If they're able to do that, I think they do have a shot. Again, Drake London, we saw on that last drive, they're able to do more of that, again, spreading out this offense. I think they could definitely be very effective in that group. Again, I don't think it's, again, it was a little bit tough. They weren't very efficient there this week, but against the Chiefs next week, I really think they'll have some good opportunities so we can get some good plays there. They didn't really run the ball a lot, but it was very effective. The offense went on a massive bounce-back week. Bijan obviously some very good runs. Got 97 yards, of course, in 14 carries, which, again, 96.9 yards per carry. Tyler Allgeier, though, also got some carries, did some decent stuff with it as well. This is what you want to see from this offense. Yes, the Eagles' defensive line really gave a lot of big gaping holes, and also they did, set the edge very, very well, but the Eagles' defense, again, isn't very good, so, again, you can probably not see too much stock in that, but, again, very good performance for them, O-line, and obviously the running backs as well. Receiving-wise, again, Darnell Mooney with that long touchdown. He also had made a couple other plays, though. Drake London, obviously, the game winner. Again, he'll be key for them in the red zone. Ray McLeod, again, he's around. Kyle Pitts, kind of a disappointing game, but I guess it's one game, I guess. Defensively, though, Jesse Bates is probably the best safety in the league right now. I mean, again, it's been 2 weeks, but 12 tackles, obviously, that big interception. The corners just completely, were just, on top of everything. It was really hard for the Eagles to move the ball on those deep crossing routes. Justin Simmons was really good as well. Again, the pressure wasn't exactly consistent, but they did get a couple good plays there as well. Again, the run defense was mediocre, but honestly, that's all they needed to be in this one. So good job, Falcons defense overall. Obviously, Young Oku, props to him, hit 3 field goals and also hit that big extra point as well. For the Eagles, Jalen Hurts has to stop turning over the football. Again, that interception was really bad. And honestly, I wouldn't really complain outside of that, though, because, again, I think Kellen Moore did actually a pretty solid job of getting this offense into good situations. The biggest problem, though, obviously, was that he was really struggling for the receivers to really create any separation. And also, Saquon couldn't break any big runs. He had a couple decent ones, but again, he wasn't able. Again, those explosive plays just weren't there with his offense. And again, you saw that kind of like hinder them at times. Obviously, Saquon with that killer drop, which again, you can't really make an excuse for. He leads the NFL in drops the past 4 years. Like, that's just what it is. Again, he's got targeted a lot more than a lot of other running backs. But again, there's no way around it. Like, he has struggled with that at times. But overall, on the ground for Saquon, again, had a pretty darn good day overall. The Falcons did limit him. Again, they were pretty good in terms of their tackling. Maybe he broke like 1 or 2 tackles in this game, but the offensive line created some pretty decent holes for him. He just couldn't break anything, and I think that really was frustrating for him. Jalen obviously 13 carries and 85 yards in that what is called tush-push touchdown, which still counts as one, obviously, but one of his better games in a while on the ground. Of course, Devontae Smith, still pretty solid numbers, but he got blanketed for most of this game. I don't think he had 1 catch more than like 15 yards downfield, which again for him is a little bit, again, if not what we want to see. Dallas got completely locked up by Troy Anderson, and also I think Caden Nelson, if I'm not mistaken. Brady Covey, again, being their 3rd leading receiver is an issue. Jahan Dotson continues to not be able to, again, be an effective player in this offense. Again, first few weeks, but you get the point there. Saquon also, again, struggled as a receiver, obviously. And Johnny Wilson did not record his first NFL catch. Maybe he had one last week, if I'm not mistaken, but you never know. Defensively, I just don't think they're tough enough up front. They have the talent overall. Their secondary, again, really the biggest thing was tackling with them. They did do a good job in terms of coverage overall, but again, when it came down to it, I just don't think, again, they were really physical enough and really were prepared for this football game. I think that's on the coaching staff. Vic Fangio definitely could have done a better job. But the rookies played pretty well, and honestly, that's all you're going to really want out of this game. But yeah, defensively, kind of a non-factor overall, again, with all this stuff that happened. Jake Elliott also had 2 field goals. Either way, though, for the overall team stats, the Falcons outgained them by not too much at all. But the Eagles had the ball for a lot longer, which made sense. They were much better on 3rd down. That's really, I think, good props to the Eagles there. But either way, it comes down to it. The Falcons, obviously, were able to prevail in this one in a dramatic fashion. But yeah, really good Week 2 Monday Night Football game, guys. I was not expecting the Falcons to come out and play that well, but hey, they did, and now they got a really good game next week. Either way, though, that is all I got for Week 2. Of course, we got the Power Rankings tomorrow, of course, kicking off Week 3. And then don't forget about the Thursday Night Football preview on Thursday. But that is all I got for you guys here, wrapping up to Week 2. Hope you guys enjoyed Monday Night Football, and yeah, see you for the NFL Power Rankings here in Week 3 tomorrow.
This game.
Oh, look at Arch Manning. Oh, hit him with the 2-step. Arch Manning. Touchdown.